Hey, what's going on? This is the Confidence Magnet here with another great video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the power of male authority. Now, for you people out there who feel that I'm being chauvinistic by talking about male authority, just listen to the video and shut the fuck up, alright? Anyway, without further ado, let's get it. Now, today's video, we're going to talk about something that we really don't talk about when we talk about dating relationships. We're going to talk about fatherhood. Why fatherhood? Because fatherhood is the reason why you want to meet these beautiful women. The reason why you want to find a girlfriend and later on a wife. Because sooner or later you're going to say, you know what? There's going to come a point in my life where I'm not going to be on this earth anymore. And I can't cut my genes from where, like once I'm gone. I want those genes to pass on. Because every man, there's something in him that wants to create something that's greater than him. And that great thing is called a legacy. You can have a legacy of greatness or you can have a legacy of failure. And the best way to establish a legacy of greatness is by establishing male authority in your relationships. And that's with your wife or your girlfriend, all the way down to your kids. Now, how do we do this? Let me explain. If you have children, both parents in the house, those children, they usually end up being, they have a better chance of being model citizens. Whatever you think model citizen is, they have a better chance of being that compared to someone with a single parent. So you might have it's only the mother in the household, so she can do but so much. And if she tries to overstep her boundaries as a mother by trying to play the father role, she's not going to be able to do as good of a job as it would be if the father was in the house. Now, with that being said, you can have the father in the house, and he can do the best that he can as a father. But if he tries to overstep his boundaries and try to play the mother role, then he may fall short as well. So it's best to have both parents in the household to establish that legacy. Because when you have both parents in the household, and let's say that they're married, or that they're just boyfriend and girlfriend, and they're in the household for many years, the kids see that, and they say, okay, when I find someone, I want my relationship to be like my mother and father. Even girls, when girls are close to their fathers, they usually have better choices of men in their life. So they're not going to pick the scumbag that a lot of these women are picking. When I say scumbag, I'm talking about guys who are all wrong for them, the guys who abuse them, the guys who treat them like shit when they don't deserve it. Now, if a woman deserves to be treated like shit and she likes being treated like shit, there may be some daddy issues there. So you got to read into that. But you want to make sure that when you are in a relationship, you're establishing that male authority. And how do you do that? Your word is law. In your house, your word is law. Now, the mother or your wife, she can have suggestions. She can say, okay, I think this is what we need to do. But as the lawmaker, you agree to those laws or those suggestions. Because if she's the one giving out laws and handing out ass whoopings, then she's taking away the job of the man. Because a mother's job, whether she wants to agree, whether women want to agree with me or not, but a mother's job is to nurture. And a father's job is to protect, provide, and make sure that he's establish some order in this house. So if you have another man looking in on this family, he's going to say, okay, this ain't an easy target. But if you have a woman who, she's a single mother, whatever, she might feel like she's overwhelmed with bills and stuff like that. Then there are some guys who they say, well, this is my opportunity to try to get him there. Now, he might have bad intentions. He might have good intentions, but he's opening, she's having an open gate to a bunch of men coming in and out of her life. And when you have a whole bunch of men coming in and out of a woman's life, and she has a child, the child has men coming in and out of her life. So what does that translate for the daughter? The daughter will think that she has to have different men coming in and out of her life. And that makes her very unstable in relationships. It doesn't make her a bad person. It just makes it very hard for her to find a good man. And this is where that whole I don't need a man to tell me what to do thing comes in, because If you have a whole bunch of men coming in and out of your life, more than likely they were there just for some ass, and they didn't tell your mother what to do. They didn't establish any order. They said, okay, those are the kids. I'm just here for one reason. I'm in and out, and that's it. So if you have a lot of in and out, that's it type of relationships, then you're not going to have stability. And when you have kids, it's going to affect their relationships as well. So as a man, you want to make sure that you select the right woman. You want to make sure that you're establishing that order in the relationship. Now, you do have men who sleep around or whatever. They cheat on the wife or whatever. But it's going to sound like a double standard, just like a man shouldn't hit a woman. But in this situation, it's going to sound like a double standard because a man, as I mentioned with the other men, they usually have their priorities straight for the most part. They say, okay, I'm here for ass and that's it. I'm going to go back to my family. Now, women, they might see certain things that aren't there. I mean, they may see things that aren't there in their relationship. So they may say, well, I need a guy like this guy. So they'll cheat on their husband and they may leave that husband. Not always the case, but they may leave that husband. And just like the husband cheating on the wife, sometimes he leaves for another woman. And he leaves kids behind, and that's when things go south. So you don't want that to happen to your legacy. You don't want that to happen to your kids, because your kids, they shape the future. So you want to be in your family's history books as the guy who had children from a woman who was a good woman, very nurturing, very caring. And your kids, they became model citizens. They became good for the community. They became business owners, lawyers, doctors, athletes, movie stars, and just people, overall good people who were able to hold down a job and provide for their families when they got older. Because it's not always about fame. It's about creating a better society. And by you establishing that male authority, what you're actually doing is creating a better society. Just blew your mind, didn't I? Anyway, that's for me today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can follow me on Twitter. You can join my mailing list where you'll get the free ebook, The Confidence Skyscraper, where it'll give you that solid foundation of real confidence, or my best attempt at doing so. Don't forget to rate, comment, and share this video with some of your male friends so they can learn the importance of male authority. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.